on a subscriber's request, I will be doing a comparison of these two, the Anglican Breviary and Divine Worship Daily Office. I've got to say, from the get-go though, it's an apples versus oranges comparison. Because they're substantially different. Because the Anglican Breviary here is basically a translation of the Roman Breviary with some Book of Common Prayer elements, whereas Divine Worship Daily Office and the Anglican Office Book are basically the 1662 and the 1928 Book of Common Prayer verbatim. So you really can't do a comparison of this versus these. Really. Though I will try. So basically, I'll just go through the sections. So the Anglican Breviary is set out into sections alphabetically. So your ordinary is in section A, using the table of contents here. So the ordinary, the Psalter, and common forms, which are basically common forms are basically the common prayers like before and after the office, and like the Confiteor and all those prayers that we should have, that we should know off by heart, basically. And then B is basically the Psalter. See here. So B is the Psalter. And then I literally have to go back to the table of contents, sorry guys. So basically B is the Psalter. Okay. So A is common forms and the ordinary. The Psalter starts B. C is proper seasons, and D starts the movable holy days. Proper saints is E. F is common of the saints, which includes the office of the dead, the Sabbath office of Our Lady, supplement of propers of feasts for certain places, and then the appendix. So penitential psalms with the litany, commendation of a departing soul, grace at meals, itinerary, preparation at Mass, Thanksgiving, after Mass, prayers for general use, numerical index psalms, schema of psalms, and then you've got alphabetical index of all feasts, alphabetical index of hymns both in Latin and English, alphabetical index of canticles, and then the schema of psalms and canticles in the Psalter. And your S, you will see some Anglican saints like Charles I, King and Martyr, in here. But yeah, actually using this is really hard because it's a Divino Afflato, and music resources for this are very, very, very scarce. Whereas finding music resources for these two is easier. So Divine Worship Daily Office, my most popular video, So you've got your ordinary basically smack bang in the middle, because half of this book is the lessons. So that's your matins, and then evensong is page 421. Matins is on page 375. And then your collects are in the beginning. Collects, basically smack bang in the beginning. Then your supplementary text. This is exactly why I like using the AOB, because it has bigger font for the propers. Though the lessons are very small as well, so I have to use a proper Bible for the lessons. The AOB is basically the same thing as Divine Worship Daily Office, but it's just got the KJV, and as you can see, bolder text. And then it's got 3 tables of lessons, because it's got the, as you saw, it's got the KJV on both ends, bookending the actual book. So here's your 1943. I have it set to proper lessons for holy days, basically. I basically use the 1962 Canadian lectionary, which is in the back here. And then after this is the New Testament. And it has the 1549 as well. I don't know where that is though. It's right before the 1962, but this one, rather than using the ecclesiastical year, it uses the civil year. So you're basically going through a chapter of each book every day. So it starts on January 1st to December 31st. And then here's the proper of time. I haven't used this in a long time, so I will. I still have it set to Whitsunday, but as you can see, the text there is way bolder than what's in the supplementary text of Divine Worship Daily Office. And the proper of saints is the same thing. It's got the litany. I'll just use the litany in Divine Worship if I want to pray the litany. So your Old Testament, and then your New Testament. I've actually got a 1611 KJV that I could use, as well as a large print Sovereign from Thomas Nelson. So that was a basic comparison of the AOB versus the Anglican Breviary and Divine Worship Daily Office. So I was comparing the Anglican Breviary with the 2 prayer book offices as requested. So thank you for listening. To support me further, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and God bless. Thank you.